say that if someone brings a booty to your doorstep, you'll be like, no, I don't want. Please go. Is that what you
Yes,
tell us here on this call?
yes. If I don't want it, I don't want it. I am a man. I am a man of
no, 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 no,
control.
no, no, wait. Yeah.
I have come back from church with you. You didn't hold hands. Oh.
Why would I hold your hands?
Not my hand. With your girlfriend. What would you think about me?
The experience he has, that one I don't know. But if you want life lessons from Ayo,
Bad,
please put
and
it
bad
in the comment
advice.
section. Like and subscribe the channel. If you like and enjoy us, like,
I
subscribe.
feel like who are you attracting at this stage?
Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys had a lovely
How was your
weekend. We're
Yeah, how
back.
was your week, guys?
It's weird. It was good. I went out. I stepped out of the house. That was
Oh,
good.
oh, that's lovely. Where did you go?
Places, lots
Nameless
of places.
places?
Yes,
Like, okay, what did you do? Did you go
things.
out for dinner? Did you go and do an activity?
You know,
Did you
it
go
is
out to hook
just
up?
yeah. To just say you
Were you
didn't
a
do
booty
anything.
call? Is that it?
I'm better than
Were
that.
you
I go
a
to church.
Are
I go
you?
to church.
That doesn't mean you can't still be a booty call.
I am not a booty call.
exactly?
So I am a
Okay.
child of the
Have you
Lord.
ever been a booty call?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
I
maybe
don't think
actually.
Ayo would know if he was.
Wow.
I don't think he would know if he
That's
was a
just
booty call.
degrading.
He's
Who
probably just
wouldn't know
like,
if
oh,
it
she's
was
so in love
booty
with me,
call?
she wants to see me.
No, I'm not that delusional.
He
I
wouldn't know.
can be, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
Do you know
delusional by
how? Do you know
choice.
how it's easy to trick Ayo into being a booty call without him knowing? Is that you bring
How?
the booty to him. Like you show up at his house and you're like, surprise, baby, and Ayo is like, oh, but the idea is you actually just
First
need,
things first, if you
a
show up at
DA,
my
and
house
Ayo is just that.
without as a surprise, you are in him for a word of pain. Because I will not come out and surprise you.
Ah,
You can just surprise yourself outside
but
of
your
my
brother
gate.
will open the door. I know Tola will open the door,
If
so this is not
even
like.
if I opens the door, he will open it to you alone, to you and him. You will talk and then you will leave. No, don't surprise me. I don't like surprises.
Okay. All right.
If you surprise him with a gift
Ayo is
that is
very
of
tough.
financial value, yes, don't surprise him with yourself. What am I going to do with you?
Ayo, you
Okay.
sound like I don't know how to explain. You're a love scammer. The way you're
How
always
am I
trying
a
to
love
bring in
scammer?
a gift. If it's something of monetary value,
No,
if it's
no. I
some
said
people
I
even
don't like
just show up and
surprises.
surprise
I said I
you're
don't like
giving Yahoo
surprises.
Yahoo
But
vibes. Like, why must it be money?
not money.
Why
I
can't
said I
they
don't
just
like
surprise you
surprises
like with a
generally.
present? Okay.
Are you listening? Is she listening? I said I don't like
It's really
surprises,
12 years.
except if it is a gift of monetary value. Who wants to be surprised
Such
out of
as
nowhere? It's like surprise,
what
motherfucker. We're going out.
Generally,
Surprise.
okay, what's
generally,
the
people.
gift of monetary value?
I don't. I like. Sorry.
What's the gift of monetary value? What's an example?
Oh, you could just be. You can just bring a muffin. You could bring headphones. I love headphones. So yeah, that would be great. I need a new jersey.
Imagine
So
the
that.
number of headphones this person would have to bring if they come and surprise you like what 5 times a year, bring in a new headphone.
Don't
Hey,
surprise me.
hey, hey.
Just tell me
That's
you're
like
going to come over. That's what I'm saying. They don't show up also unannounced. It's not
No,
that
no,
much.
no, but okay. Briefly, brief. This is not our topic for today, but brief. Does it matter to you if you are going to see your significant other or just a friend and you don't want? Okay, let me ask it this way. If people come to your house without telling you they are coming, no matter how close you guys are, is that okay with you or not?
I think it depends on the friendship. Like if you're really really close, that's fine. I have
What
friends who
about
are
your
really
boyfriend?
close to me, and they just show up. Like they're just like, oh, I'm coming, and that's it. Like
No, no,
they
no,
will
no, no,
show
no,
up.
no.
They'll
No,
tell
I am
me
coming.
There's
No,
no
I
I'm
am coming.
coming.
I
no,
knock on
Just
your
hear
door.
no,
you
but
knock.
wait. No, but it's impossible where in all the places I've lived, right? Like especially where I lived in Johannesburg, Bella, if you remember, it's impossible for you to come and knock. Do you
No, no,
get
no,
like
no.
you would
But
have to
okay,
tell
No,
me
they
I
can't
am
beforehand?
knock,
outside.
but
I
they
am
basically
outside.
just call you and be like,
I am
I'm
outside.
outside now. come open,
Yeah, I've
or they
had
come
that
to your
happen,
car.
and that's what I mean. Yeah, like someone's
Or
called me and they're like,
Now
"Oh,
we
I'm
are
outside."
saying,
And for me, it's okay.
now we are saying it is not somebody you are dating. It is somebody that wants to use you
Eh?
for.
I didn't say that though.
No, I'm saying now.
Okay.
I'm saying that wants to use
You have
you.
taken my question to another place.
Congratulations. That wants to use you
Ayo,
for
are you
bodily
trying to say that if someone brings a booty to your doorstep, you'll be like, "No, I don't want. Please go." Is that what you're trying to
Yes,
tell us here on this call?
yes, yes. If I don't want it, I don't want it. I am a man.
Okay.
I am a man of control.
No, wait.
Even
Anyway,
this, if this is someone you really like and you want to be with, you'll be
I
like,
don't
"No,
like
I don't
anybody.
want. Go."
I like anybody. I only
anyway,
like my wife that
I
the
think
Lord has picked out for me.
for me
that I
as a,
currently don't have.
for me as a person, I will always call to tell you that I'm coming because I want you to
Yeah.
be prepared.
Forget about
Kind of thing.
calling that
That
I'm
stresses
coming.
me.
I will always call I will not even call. I will wait for you to tell me to come before I even come. I call you where and
Ayo
do
is
what
so.
where.
We need to interview
Is
Ayo's ex on this podcast
I wanted to
without
say
Ayo
he's
being here.
joking, but let me put it this way. I hope he's joking.
About what?
Yeah.
So you don't take initiative in relationships. I'm not even
No.
talking of romantic relationships, just relationships.
Initiative.
But you don't treat me that way. You just come and disturb me by the way.
My best. Come on, big boy. Don't be like that now. You want it now.
Come on, Jordan.
Anyway, let's
Anyway,
move on, please. This is not about it.
so
Ayo is just a difficult guy. Period. Moving on.
yeah, but anyway,
What did she say? I didn't
ask
hear.
her. I asked
What
her.
did you say? Ah, yes,
I
just
said
what?
Ayo is just a difficult guy.
Oh, Papa.
Difficult.
It's okay. I
DIFFICULT.
get it. Yeah, I get it. It's
Just
okay. I know
in
it's difficult.
case.
I know it's
Okay.
difficult.
Anyways,
You know what this reminds me of? There's this guy on Love Island. He's UK. His name Ayo also, and people have been roasting my guy online. So apparently Ayos are just difficult like that. Ayo, you're the bad guy, and yeah, they're just difficult.
I don't think there's any ayah that is not Yoruba. But hey, man, maybe
You'll
it
be
happens.
surprised, eh?
Maybe it happens.
You'll be surprised.
Anyway, guys,
Moving on.
Ayo,
today we're having a relationship episode. Actually,
As usual,
you know,
for the most
almost
part.
almost all our episodes are relationship-ish, but it's fine.
Yeah,
We're a
exactly. You need to do
relationship
stuff that's
podcast.
non-relationship.
yeah. You know why? Eh? Because we are in a relationship as we are talking.
You and who are in a relationship? You and who? Please tell me.
Isn't this a relationship? We have a work/friendship relationship.
Okay.
This is an
Anyways,
abusive relationship in that case because Biola and I write messages that you don't read.
How is that abusive? A lot of people don't read other people's messages.
It means you ignore us. You ignore us and you consider us insignificant.
you need to,
And then guess
you need
what
to change
happens?
your
You people
declaration.
gang up against me then on the podcast. Do I complain about
Yes,
how abused I feel?
Who is ganging
because
up
you've
against
you've
Your
initiated it.
opinions are
We
always
don't even.
it's like this, in tangent, like
you? No, not all the time.
most of the time.
We are
99%
just.
of the time.
We are just. No, you are just contrarian.
It's fine. But if all of our opinions are the same, the podcast will be 5 minutes.
Doesn't mean no. Sometimes
Moving on.
it
It's
doesn't
okay.
mean.
What are
5
we doing
minutes.
today?
By the
Please.
way, guys, Bella, please read the topic for us.
Okay, so today I saw something online, and basically this breakup coach. That's what caught my eye. She's a breakup coach. Like, she's not a relationship coach. She's a breakup coach. Let's not go into that. But
Okay.
yeah,
I think it's cool.
a breakup coach. Like, so you have a problem. You want to break up with the person, and then you go to her. She tells you how to break up with the person. I don't know, but anyway,
I find like
that's so
honestly,
niche.
if the price is good and I don't get into trouble for it, I'm good.
So anyway, so this breakup coach, she shares her 3 controversial rules that she says it makes a relationship work, but they're quite specific to
Okay.
her relationship. But we'll go into it.
That's not what we came here for. We came here for 3. I thought it was going to be 3 advice on how to successfully break up with somebody.
No. Wow.
I mean, she's a relationship breakup coach. What does she know about keeping a relationship together if she's out here breaking them up?
Well, maybe Well, this is, I think,
If you know how to break them, if you know what breaks them up, you know how to keep them together.
She didn't say what breaks them up. She said, I help you finish what you have started. Okay? What you're in the process of doing and you can't do it successfully. It's like people in Japanese that ask
Anyway,
people that push that resign for them.
okay, so to be
So people
fair,
in Japan, not
she
Japanese.
characterizes herself, or she describes herself as a breakup coach who helps people cultivate self-love.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
To be
So let's
this
hear
is
her rules
essentially
before we go.
this is
Let's go before we dig into it. Let's hear what she thinks, Ayo. Let's
sorry,
maybe she
this
has
is
some good points.
I wanna say something. And you know when somebody asks you what you do and you be like, I am a courier for a, what they call it, a food company.
Hmm.
Basically, you're a delivery truck guy. That is what that explanation is saying. I help people break up, but then in turn, help them love themselves. You know when you want to put ginger on your work, that's what she's doing there.
Okay.
Maybe, but
Um,
let's see. Let's hear her rules. What's the first one, Biola?
so the first
She's
one
dating a black guy.
is
Nice.
they basically sleep with two duvets, right? So the backstory is she and her boyfriend, they like
Hmm.
to hug the duvets, right? They don't want to share. So rather than fight
Okay.
over that, or at all, in the beginning
Okay.
they used to like drag it, and then they decided, you know what, we're gonna buy two duvets, and then you have yours, she has his, and then they sleep together, and that is her number one. That's
Or
the number one tip.
or buy
So
a bigger bouquet. I said bouquet, sorry. Duvet.
Yeah, you can buy a bigger one, but I don't think this is like a bad thing per se. Like I feel like this is just one of those. It's yeah. If
I
it
would
works, it
say this.
works. Like
I have read somewhere that couples that tends to cuddle together or sleep together like
mhm.
tight closely tends to last longer. So maybe with a double duvet and you don't
so
get to sleep
so
together.
she added this, like in the past they would actually lose sleep because they are basically fighting over the duvet, right? So I don't know if it, would a big maybe a big duvet wouldn't have solved the problem
Or
if
maybe
they
just
want
they should
to.
sleep in cuddling in a
No,
cuddling
but
position.
now let's. I think for me,
not
what I
everybody
picked,
likes to be cuddled all night.
yeah,
True.
I think for me, what I picked out from this is that like communication is good.
Yeah, I think so
We
too.
both, we both
I don't think it's
shared that.
worse to
No
think.
worry, but communication and observation. You like to wrap up. I like to wrap up. You know what? Let's just we can stay on the same
And
bed,
it
but
might
wrap
even
up early.
just even think of the fact that like some in some cases you might have temperature preferences that are different. Like some
True.
people like to sleep in like really cold rooms and they don't want to wrap up at all, and someone
Yeah.
else wants to be wrapped in a really cold room. So if
Yeah,
both of
I
you
remember.
have
I
different
remember
covers or
someone
different
telling
types, then
us
it's
she
easily
opens the window in winter to sleep. So yeah.
Or or
because
or
the room
even
gets
better,
warm.
sleep in separate rooms.
Ah, okay.
No, that's
Well,
not necessary.
I'm not saying it is,
I
I'm
think
just
if
saying
you
even better.
snore, no, I think if one person snores
You don't even
really
need to snore.
badly,
You don't even need to. It's not even a necessity. Just
but you know
sleep in
that's
separate
not
rooms. Give
that's
them
not
bed.
necessarily the worst thing because that's what most parents did back in the day. Like there were two separate rooms,
And it
and it's
worked.
still
And
yeah.
I'm saying
So
maybe for them, instead of fighting over duvets, just get separate rooms.
no, maybe they want to.
I
But
don't think
okay, so again, I feel like um, this is not like a hard and fast rule. It depends on who you're
mm,
dating and who you are as a person. Like for some
yeah.
people, sleeping in separate rooms works. For
I
some
just
people, it will not
I,
work.
I think for me the only thing I can pick up from it is don't do things conventionally. Like if you feel like the
Ah,
conventional is not working for you, then try things that work for you. That's all. She could have said that
Okay.
without having to do like this to sleep
so
with two different
she's
duvets.
adding that just because they sleep with two different duvets doesn't mean that they don't still get to cuddle. So two rooms will not work. They
Yeah.
want to.
How you cuddle on top of duvet?
Hey, that's
You
not my.
can.
Nah,
Why
man,
not?
I have my duvet. I'm covering myself. She has her duvet. She's covering
Hey, but
herself. Now we
they can
cuddle on
still
top of
hold
it.
each other.
It's fine.
Yeah, you
These
can
people
still
are
be close to each
serious.
other.
They can
Well,
cuddle
it's okay.
from
I
separate rooms. If they can cuddle on top of two
Do you know?
duvets. They
Do
can
you know
cuddle
what? Do you know what?
very
You know
close.
what? Despite Ayo's bravado in public, we all know that Ayo is probably somebody who just wants to melt into his girlfriend when he's with her. So for him, the
No,
idea of like a
not to
duvet, like
melt
a
into my
thin strand of
blanket.
duvet being between the both of them, is not working at all. Ayo is like, this is not cuddling.
Have you tried electric blanket before? That stuff is the best. That's what I want to melt into.
What does an electric blanket have to do with cuddling?
Are you saying
I
you
cuddle my
prefer? Are
electric
you saying
blanket.
you prefer an electric blanket to an actual person?
Right? Yes.
Okay.
That stuff is difficult.
Girls
Now,
out there,
and
I hope
for
all the
anyone
girls.
who
I
mistakenly
hope all
likes
the girls
Ayo,
you're chatting with on Tinder are watching this.
it's fine. Also, I am not on Tinder. Can somebody tell I'm not on Tinder? I don't like Tinder. Stop advertising
Oh,
Tinder. They're
you're on
not paying
Hinge.
us.
Sorry, I
They're not
forgot.
paying.
You're
Advertise
on
Hinge.
Hinge.
That's what I can still agree with.
okay, so I guess we are okay with this first one, right?
It's not the worst.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the
I'm okay
second
with it. I
thing,
think it's normal. Yeah.
yeah, so the second thing is this. In summary, is when one person travels or when they are away from each other, they don't speak to each other.
These people are cheating.
I don't.
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
they're
I
cheating.
don't.
wait, listen.
Should be fucking. That's what I'm saying.
So it's not so now it's not that they don't like know like how are you doing
It
and all,
doesn't matter.
but let me
Sorry.
that it's not like it's not that they are not texting at all, but they are not texting all
Mhm.
the time, and it's kind
Okay.
of like they are giving each other respect, basically me time.
According to New Girl, if you want distance, you want to be seeing other people. They cheating.
So
I
this is
don't
her
think she's asking for
this is their
distance.
reasoning. Let me say their reasoning to be fair.
Listen to that.
So their reasoning is this
Okay.
is that like
Distance make the house grow fonder. Essentially.
they don't just want to chat for the sake of it. So there's two
Yeah.
things involved. You don't just want to chat because it's now a routine. I have to chat with you at this time, or we must chat at this. We must chat 5 times a
Oh,
day
yeah. They don't want it to be
without
a chore.
actually
Yeah.
having what to say. And then secondly, for them, when there's like a in quotes build up of stuff, by the time they come back together, then they have a lot of
What
stuff
stuff
to
is
talk
building?
about. Whatever they are doing, right? So
Like
those
I
are
said,
their two
I think
things.
I
So now,
get.
what do you feel
I
about
think
that?
I get what she's saying. Like, I get what she's saying about not texting each other all the time. Because I do feel like there are people who, when they're away from their partner, they don't get to experience where they're at because they're just on the phone the whole time. Like, they're not even connected to whatever is happening around them. And it's just that sense of like, oh, I'm with this other person psychologically and emotionally. I'm not even experiencing stuff here. So I think if it's in that context of like, I'm not just glued to my phone texting just you, that makes sense. I can text you in the morning
Yeah,
and be like, hey, today I'm
like
going to check this out, blah, blah, blah. I'll chat with you when I come back. I think that's totally fine.
so they did add that it's not like we don't say good morning to each other or tell each other good night, but
Mm.
like
good morning is the arms of another dude.
there's a drop in conversation levels when they are like
Good morning in the hands of another dude. That's it. Let me tell you something.
Ayo, why
Let
are
me,
you so suspicious? Should we run a
let me tell you
therapy
something.
session on this podcast where you tell us what
Let me tell you
happened?
something. When you travel, right,
Mm-hmm.
alone, one of
Yes.
the joys of traveling alone is yes, you do experience things, right? And your partner is somewhere else. What you can do is that you can share those experiences with your partner. You don't have to communicate. You can just take a picture of your day. If you're entering a meeting, you can just be like, wow, busy meet. I'm just entering this meeting. Talk about the meeting afterwards. Like, what do you talk about at night? Now you have to wait. Let's say our brother traveled for 2 weeks. Now you have to wait and then
Who is
communicate
our
2 weeks
brother
worth of
again?
information in how long?
Who is our
Sorry?
brother?
The
Who
guy
is
is
your
black.
brother that traveled for 2 weeks?
The guy is black. The
Okay.
boyfriend is
Oh, her
white.
boy. I was thinking, who's our brother?
He's black now.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
is
So,
brother.
all right. So every black guy is our brother. All right.
So
Cool.
now imagine 2 weeks. Imagine 2 weeks. Now if you travel for 2 weeks, right? You did good morning, good night. How you doing? How you doing? Be patient, Bella. Before you said Anyways, you come back home. Now, would you and how are you going to narrate 2 weeks successfully? All you're doing is brushing over the details. You're like, okay, so we did this. Are you going to start from the first night?
How are you
Whereas
imagining this playing out? Because I feel like it seems to me the way you've painted it is that you travel for 2 weeks, you only do like the pleasantries every single day, and then when you come back, you stand by the door and report on your trip. But that's not necessarily what
isn't that
happens.
what
It's one
no,
of
she said
the
they wait for build
no.
soft to communicate.
I want you to.
She said one of the reasons why they do is that they wait for soft to build up. So they basically you want to talk about your own trip when you get back, so they can have stuff to talk about.
For example,
What that also tells me, be patient, be patient. What that also tells me is that they don't have stuff to talk about on a daily basis. They are boring. They don't care. That's why they go and spend time with other people and then come back to each other. Essentially, it's an open relationship.
So I think the spirit of what they're saying, it's not like if something I guess important comes up, they will say.
Yeah.
But the spirit
With
is
other people.
that because there are people who are in relationships, like Demi said, who there are people who want to tell as things are happening, they're not even enjoying the moment. They are just telling their person as things are going, rather than chill, chill, chill. And then there are also people with partners who demand because they are away, they basically because they are afraid of cheating or whatever,
Mhm.
they demand that their person
Yeah.
basically give them like feedback. There's like a conscious effort. So the spirit of what they're saying is this is that there is no like because we are far away, you now have to go above and beyond to let me know what is going on. Let there be some space. You and go do what you're doing, and then when you come back, we can talk. So now, I'm guessing if it's a 2 week trip, it doesn't mean that they will
Yeah,
not
I
say
don't think it's
anything.
that.
They just say good morning, good night, good morning, good night, and then after 2 weeks, it's not robotic. The third and final controversial thing is that
Mhm.
they don't do PDA. Yeah,
These people don't love
Why?
each other.
Viola, I said,
They don't
Viola,
love each
you
other.
can't just decide that they don't love each other based on.
They love the people that they are traveling to. I'm telling you, those people actually share duvet.
no, but Ayo, are you a PDA person? Are you a PDA person?
Me,
Yes.
I will do
That's a
it.
good question.
I didn't ask you. I said, are you a PDA person? Don't.
It depends on situation.
Are you? It's a yes or
it
no.
depends on situations.
What you are not a PDA. I'm not. Which PDA do you do?
In the movies, I do PDA.
Because it's dark.
Yes, it's public.
It's dark.
It's public.
You can't see it.
There are other people there.
In the cinemas, who is looking at
Yes.
your face?
Me.
You don't do PDA. He
Ayo,
doesn't do PDA.
No.
why?
At least I hold my girlfriend's hands in public, depending on situation.
That is not PDA.
I understand that there are some
That's
levels,
not
certain
PDA
level of
though.
PDAs that are acceptable.
Sisters and brothers also hold hands. Ayo, what's okay? You know what? I feel like we need to do a
And they are
therapy
weird.
session for Ayo, where we really dig
And they are
into
weird.
what exactly is going on. Because also Ayo is hyper suspicious. Ayo does not want like he's hyper suspicious of people. He doesn't want to go outside. Doesn't want to put any effort into that, and he also just
It's
wants
just
to
episode about me.
not show that he's in love with the person. Why would you say so? Do you do PDA? You don't. So it means these people are fine.
I do. I do. I will hug you in public. I will hold your hands when necessary.
When necessary to cross the road.
Yes. And also
You're
when
saying
the car
goodbye
is
to your
coming.
do you kiss your girlfriend? Do you,
I'm not from.
do you kiss your girlfriend
If we
goodbye?
go for a romantic dinner or a romantic lunch, I will kiss you.
Ayo,
Public
if
PDA.
there's a PDA scale of 0 being someone who shows no affection at all, and
Which is
10,
them?
listen, no, they didn't say they don't show affection.
They say they don't do public PDA, public show of affection. That literally means
Listen.
PDA. Show us.
So
Especially,
you're like
0
them. How are
is
you
you don't
different?
show any affection at all.
yes.
When you're so touchy.
Yes.
What would you describe yourself?
Me.
Which number?
On a good day.
No.
I love you.
Not good day. This is
I
not
love
this is
you
not a
good day.
good day.
I love
This is
you.
on a normal day.
On
On
a
a normal day.
on a
normal
typical day.
I'm like a 4.
You are a 3.
4.
You are a 3.
4. I stick to my
You are
guns.
a 3.
I am a
Okay,
4.
you know what?
So
Ayo,
I
before
don't.
we go
This
into
is
that,
just pot.
let's see what are the examples. What are the examples of PDA? I actually had to Google that just now. Let's see which ones Ayo would do. Holding hands with your partner.
This is not necessary.
No, you no.
Better you were also answer.
Answer.
You must join me now.
I'm not the one who
Ayo,
said that.
Ayo, just
I said-
answer. Holding hands with your partner.
We must all give our answers. I can't be the only one here. We all
Okay,
give our
fine.
answers.
We'll give our answers.
Yes.
Okay,
fine.
cool. Would you hold hands with your partner? I say yes.
Depending. I say mostly.
The other
I
what's
say
the answer?
mostly.
At this point, there's no need.
No,
Just take it.
No, I do.
If you cannot hold hands,
No, I
which
do hold hands.
PDA do you want
I
to
do hold hands. I do hold hands. Mostly, though. Mostly, not all the time. You can't hold hands all the time. Okay, my hands needs to be free
How
sometimes.
are you
Okay,
so defensive even
what
about
are we
holding
joined by the
hands?
hips?
Like you're
No,
so
man.
Okay,
stressed
so
by
they
it.
did clarify that like, it's not like they don't show affection to each other, but like they're not in cuddling in public.
Who's cuddling is public? You will need a bed to cuddle.
You get the point.
I don't
No,
get
you
nothing.
don't.
You just choose it.
She agrees. I don't get it too.
You don't get the whole cuddling in public.
No, I
Like,
guess
you know,
it. I
there
don't
are people
understand what
in
you're saying.
maybe she said she gets it, so
I
it's
said you don't
fine.
need a bed to cuddle in public. Like you don't need a bed to cuddle is what I said, I think.
Mhm.
What are you cuddling on?
So, and they did
Hey,
specify that from time to time, they occasionally hold hands in public.
occasionally, like this is when
That's what you just
this
said.
brother is like, hey, I said mostly. This brother is occasionally. This brother is holding hands so that she doesn't get lost in public. Do you know why?
Wait. There's nothing to get excited because based on your assessment of this couple, one can also conclude that you might be cheating because you're like, oh, these people don't do PDA, they're cheating on each other.
I share blankets. I share duvet. 1, 2. I text when you travel. Unlike these people, I text, I call. Okay. And 3, I said
Are
mostly.
you
He
calling
said
because
almost
you're
like
interested or are you calling because you're suspicious?
I'm calling because I'm interested in your day. Honestly, like it's a new experience. I also want to be involved.
So,
Yeah.
anyway,
Because
so
like yeah,
so those are the three things.
yeah,
Is
they're
there anything
cheating.
to add?
They're gonna break up.
Yeah.
She will coach herself. Or she will coach him during the process. Good luck to them though. Honestly, if they
So,
make it true.
so wait,
They're real ones.
but before we go on, I actually want us to go through this list of PDA, which one you think is appropriate or not. So holding hands with your
Yeah,
partner, I
Dela,
said
what
mostly,
is your
obviously yes.
Dela, what
Jella,
about you? Ordinance, what scale are you? Be honest.
Holding hands on a scale.
Yes.
What's 0? What's 10?
0, you don't
like
know that at
0,
all.
you don't
10, you
hold
hold
hands
that.
at all, and 10, you
You want
always.
this.
I would say it's 6.
6.
Yeah.
I have come back from church with you. You didn't hold hands. Oh.
Why would I hold your hands?
Not my hands. With your girlfriend. What about you think about me? What is wrong with you?
Like, I'm just wondering why you want to insert yourself in the picture?
No, I said I've seen you people together. You didn't hold hands.
I said 6. I didn't say 10 now. It's not all the time.
How many times do you do it? So
Okay,
when we're
so
not there, that's
kissing.
when you do it.
Okay, wait,
So you're embarrassed
wait.
when we're there.
I'm not. Because
Okay,
there's a
so the
third
next
person.
one, kissing their lips, their cheek, their forehead, their neck, or their hand.
Why are we having sex in public? What kind of nonsense is
Kissing is
this?
having. Wow, you're such a
No,
Nigerian
they
dad.
said lips, cheeks, hands, everything. Do you see everything that they said they are doing? You're
Yes,
practically
no, wait,
undressing
it's
her
the
with
lips,
lips.
cheeks, forehead, the neck, or the
Is she giving
hand.
birth? No, man, that's too much. The kissing on the kissing is
Wow.
like a 2 for me. Bella, you can talk. You
Okay,
can give 10.
hugging, holding.
Kissing.
Would you hug your partner in public or cuddle them?
Oh, of
Like,
course.
sorry,
It's
Abiola, the
in a
kissing
huggable
part.
position. Like
What is a huggable position?
if I just rescued her from like a car that was driving fast, you know that thing when you pull out in the action movie.
So you don't hug.
So I hug her.
So
I
you
do
don't
hug
hug
her.
generally.
Of course, I hug generally.
No, in public. We're talking about
When she's leaving, I will hug now.
We said in public, not when she's
It's public. Outside here is public now. Isn't it public? Isn't it outside of our house?
when she's leaving.
Yeah, you hug her. When you see her in public, you hug her. You know, when you hug outside, you hug. But why are we hugging?
Are you
For what
scared?
purpose?
Wait,
not
are you scared? Are you scared for people to see you in love, or are you scared for people to see that you're dating? I don't understand. Which one is it?
Or maybe, this is just a possibility that maybe why are we hugging in public? It's just a simple question. On a serious note, do I tell you I need a hug? Am I going through life issues? Like, you need a hug?
The funny part in all this is that like you actually are kind of similar to these folks, and then you are so
Not
quick-
similar.
you are
There's
so
only
quick to
one.
bash
There's
them.
only one. There's only
You are
one.
so even okay,
There's only
fine.
one.
In
There's
this
only
one
one.
aspect, you are similar to them,
Yes.
but you are so quick to bash them.
Yes, it's because unlike me, All of the other three, all of the other two is leading down the path of their cheating. Okay? Now, hear me out. Though. If it was only the PDA one, I should understand. I'm not gonna
Because
lie.
you are
I'm not
saying
a great PDA person. All right, that's not the truth. Why are we hugging in public? Why do you need a hug in public? Why?
Okay, I
What are you
have
doing?
one more. Would you? I'm sorry, it seems like I've hijacked, but I just have one more. Would you feed them a bite of food?
They don't have hands. Why are we feeding each other bite of food? Are we babies? What kind of nonsense is this? Are you a kid? No. Did you see that kid video? The one, no.
so.
This is nonsense.
So this is what I will say.
Jada, do you like being fed in public? Are you a kid?
I wouldn't say I like being fed in public, but I can do it. And
You can do it. Why are you doing it? Do you know why you're doing it? You are doing it for them. You're not doing it for yourself. Because clearly you can pick up your own plate of food and
No,
feed and
so
eat it.
it's a moment thing.
It's a moment thing. And in that moment, you thought it was a good idea for you, a grown-ass man, to be fed in public.
Yeah.
Nonsense, Biola. You are better
What
than
does
that.
being a man? Okay, so let's say, for example, you and your partner go out and you order different dishes, and they taste their food, and they're like, "This is so good. Try it." And they bring the spoon to you with like, you wouldn't take it.
Why? Why can't I grab it off your plate and try it?
No. So the question is this:
Why must you feed
if
it
they
to-
do that, what would you do? Like your girlfriend?
I will take the fork from the hand and I will try it. Why now? Now you're going to miss out of my mouth and get out of my mouth state and my beard for what? Because you want to do lovey. What if somebody is taking a picture of us and I'm caught slack in the
You
public?
know what? What this makes me feel is like maybe we're not so far away from our parents after all. Because
No, it's both of you. I don't understand what's
no,
going on.
me, I didn't say not to. Hey, no, it's a no.
So you like being fed in public?
It's not that I didn't say. It's not like I like. I'm not against it. I'm neutral to
The
it.
concept here is that
I'm
you have to
neutral
like
to
it.
it.
No.
No.
The concept is that you have to be.
No.
It's every restaurant you go to that somebody.
So it's either 0 or 100.
Yes.
No, it's not 0 or 100.
It
If
is.
it happens, I'm not going to. My girlfriend can't wait. Nah. You said your girlfriend is bringing food to you. You will take the. You will take
Why
the.
would I take the fork?
Listen. You will take the cutlery from her and then put it in your
I
mouth.
can eat in the dark
wait,
because I know where my mouth is.
wait.
Why are you doing my mouth?
Ayo, why are you so aggressive?
I'm not though.
How?
Wow,
No, I
let
did
me
not say
finish.
you're in the dark, Ayo. I did not say you are in the dark.
No, I'm saying I can feed myself
I did
in
not
the
say
dark.
you're in
Why
the dark.
that just shows you I know where my mouth is. Why do I need your help?
For me, I wouldn't stop that. I would do it. And if I have food, maybe, and then my girlfriend says she wants to taste that, I would do it. I wouldn't
So
say
cute.
take like no.
So cute.
It's not about cute. It's just
So
I'm
lovely.
neutral to it.
Neutral.
I'm not looking for it, but at the same time, I'm
The idea behind the PDA,
So,
the idea behind the PDA, on a serious note, that you have to either be cool with this, you have to like this thing, right?
Yeah.
When you do PDA, what you are essentially doing is this is not for you. You're just doing it for the person.
no,
It's not something you will initiate.
Wait.
Bella, would
I'm
you
not-
be kissing
I'm-
and cuddling your girlfriend in public?
I have kissed.
I didn't say you have not done it.
Can you
I said,
kiss
would
your?
you
Can you kiss
initiate
your
it?
girlfriend? Wait, okay. Wait, let's go back to the kissing point. Then. Would you
Initiate.
kiss your girlfriend? I'm going to break it down. Would you kiss your girlfriend on the
Yes.
forehead in public?
Yeah.
Ayo?
Would I do it? Yes. Would I initiate it? No.
How do you initiate?
How can
she initiate you kissing her forehead?
If she's doing this, if she's coming closer to me, and I need distance,
Are you dating witchcraft?
No.
Are they initiating you to kiss their forehead?
No.
What's going on here?
Let me explain.
Who are you dating?
Let me explain. It's the thing where the person is like all up on you, when they are trying to argue and cuddle you. So you now give them, take. So you settle down for 5 minutes. While we wait for our car to do.
So now, me, I will not do go away. No.
Not go away now. It's just to settle them down.
That's what you said. I'm not trying to settle them down.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a moments person. I'm not writing a script and saying when I get there, after 10 minutes, I'm going to do this. After 5 minutes.
Say 10 minutes, I can't do this.
Listen.
Sorry, finish. Finish.
If the moment calls for me to say, you know what, put the food in my mouth, because
Yes.
it's more efficient that way.
How is it more efficient to put food in your mouth?
It's on a fork already, and put. That's it. That's fine.
It's more efficient.
Yes, that rather than me taking my own fork, dropping what I already have there, taking what she's there, and when she's already close, put it now. Take. That's it. Yeah. Now, it's fine.
Nonsense.
It's okay for you to have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it. I have an issue with it.
It's okay.
Word efficient is what I have an issue with. It's not more efficient. Let's not lie to you. It's not more efficient. It's not. There's just no truth to being more efficient.
You're standing in the
Yes.
queue with your girlfriend. You're trying to get
Yes.
tickets at the cinema. Your girlfriend
Yes.
is holding you. She has her arms around you, right?
Yes.
And you also have your arms around her. You could kiss her on the forehead in that moment, just while both of
Yes.
you are just waiting, just like a reassuring kiss. Would you do it?
Reassuring now what? Is aliens coming to kidnap her on the line? What am I reassuring her for? That some kid is not going to steal me while you are holding me down already. The word reassurance is what I have an issue with. What does she need reassurance from?
To
Okay,
answer,
no, so let's do just a kiss on the forehead. Would you give it? Would you kiss
I
her
will
on the
do
forehead?
kiss on the forehead, but the idea behind it is that why is it necessary? I love you, you love me. Why must I show the
Why
world? I
PDA?
love you, you love
PDA
me.
is not out of necessity, though.
Yeah, I get it, but clearly it is. Some people can't survive it. Some people, if you don't show them public show of affection, they will think you don't love them. It's the truth.
oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
Fair.
True. I agree with you. True. But at the same time, I don't think you're doing that because you are trying to show anything. Like it's a moment for me. It's a moment. Anyway, let me use me.
Do
It's
they
a
do
moment
they hold you down every time you are inside?
What do you mean by hold me down?
Like are they always on you? Are they trying to kiss you every time you are inside?
Every time, no.
You see, it's performative.
PDA doesn't happen every time. It's not like it's an every time thing.
Some people.
But like Ayo, okay, so this is the impression you're giving that if the moment Demi just brought up right happens,
I will do it. I said I would do it.
You didn't say you would do it.
I said I would do it. I just didn't have the. I said I would do it. I did say I would do it. I would.
Okay, would you kiss your girlfriend on the hand while you're waiting for drinks? So if both of you go to a bar and
who knows
you're
where
just
that hand has been? The hand that she used to. Are you high? I wouldn't even kiss myself on the hand. Why would I kiss your hand? For what?
what do
Wash
you
your
mean their
hand.
hands
If I
have
see
been?
you apply sanitizer, maybe. But for
So you
what?
wouldn't kiss the
Why
back
am I
of her
kissing
hand?
you? Why am I kissing your hand? Why are we kissing her?
So you're worried about where her hands have been, but you would kiss her on the mouth and exchange saliva.
Is she kissing man on mouth? Didn't you see? Did you watch this guy? This guy, the one that was accused of something, the Hollywood guy, the one in Creed 3,
Okay, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors and his girlfriend.
What the? What? What?
What
What
does that
about
have
that?
to do with anything?
Did you see the way the man picked her up?
Huh?
Okay, and then
Did you see that? Did you see where her hand were? Like around, and now you want me to come and kiss that hand? But at least the lips did not connect now. So I'm
What?
okay.
what are you saying?
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay, let's just move on. Clearly, Ayo is a zero PDA person, so now
I'm
we
not
get
a
it.
zero PDA person. I am not
one
zero.
PD.
Ayo is
I'm
a
not-
10% PDA person.
I am a 4.
You are not a 4.
I am a 4.
You are. You are.
I will hold your hands.
You are.
Would I love
you are
it?
definitely.
Would I
not
love
a
it?
4.
Probably not. But I will hold your hands.
Definitely not a 4.
Will
Anyway,
I kiss you
coming
in public? Probably. But will I love it? Probably not.
You are not a 4.
coming back to the topic though, like coming back to the topic, I feel like this person will put this list out there. Probably just put like I don't think these things are actually like deal breakers or self-love issues, to be honest. Like I feel like they're just common sense things. Like you both need a duvet if one duvet is not enough for your bed. That's just
Yeah.
common sense. The not speaking and waiting for
that
things to
remember
build
what
up
I
is a
told
bit
you?
weird. Yeah.
Remember what I told you at the beginning of this? I'm saying when you give a job description and you're trying to ginger it on top with the self-love thing, this is what this person is trying to
Yeah.
do. They're not doing nothing
Because I
special.
don't think this is
What
self-love. Like it's
what I would
probably
say is this in that, I guess, a different point of view is
In their defense, say it. Use your mouth.
no. I wouldn't say it's in their defense. I'm just saying like
Why they
Demi
them?
just said common sense, but unfortunately, many relationships are devoid of common sense.
No, not relationship. Many people don't, because people are the people in the relationship. If you don't have common sense, your relationship won't have common
okay, but
sense.
that's semantics. That's
No,
semantics.
it's not. What about
It's actually
it's not
sad. Like I wish you were right that it's not. But it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, like silly things happen. People have silly requests and want silly things to be norm. But for me, I think what I would say is this: is that if two of you agree to your silliness, then it's fine. If it works for the two
Yeah.
of you, then it's fine. Like as long as it
Yeah.
works for the two of you, as long as there's no imposition of one person's I don't know, beliefs on the other person. The other person, like Ayo, for example, you definitely, okay, it comes across like you don't a relationship with someone who views PDA as an essential block of a relationship, that relationship won't last.
I will not date you
I
in the
don't
first
even
place.
think they need to view it. I don't even think they need to view it as an essential part. I feel like it's just even someone who is expressive because PDA people are usually like, if they are honestly PDA people, they are expressive people. It's just like they're with
Yes,
you, and in that moment, they're thinking
true.
of you, and they really just adore
Yeah.
you, and they want to
I
show
didn't,
you
and
like that.
again, I didn't say I wouldn't do it.
No,
I
no, no,
just say
no.
that
Okay,
I
let me
No,
wouldn't.
let me
I'm
ask
not attacking
let me
you.
ask a question.
Yes, ask a question. Ask a question.
Demi's scenario now. This is someone who is expressive. Like
Yes.
they don't need PDA to for you. You don't need to do PDA to show them that you love them.
Yes.
But because they're expressive people,
Yes.
they are definitely going to, in quote, demand PDA from you.
Yes.
Not demand like I want you to do this, but they're
Yes.
just
Or
going to
even do it
I
to
get
they're
you.
just going to be all around
I
you.
get you. Yes. And I will do just enough that they don't break up with me.
Okay, that's great. I don't
Thank
think
you.
I don't think there's more for us to go on.
I
Except we want to
agree
start
with you.
thinking of ways to break up with people, but I think we should leave that for the next episode.
Hey man, I'm single. Clearly it's not working. So break up all you like. You know, maybe PDA was the problem. If I showed more, who would have known where we'd have been today?
But actually, the general
Maybe.
consensus from people responses to it is that like they don't people are not seeing anything they're saying as controversial.
Yeah, but they're cheating though.
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't think they're cheating,
Come
but
back to this. Do you have an Instagram? I can even save it. 2 years from now, they're not together.
how what?
Wow. He said her like he would like to get her Instagram and check if she's still. He actually it's not that he wants to check. He's saying categorically that she wouldn't be dating this guy 2 years from now.
That's not true. Ayo. Not everybody is looking for a relationship where
Hey
they're like
man,
plugged
I
into
am not
each other
saying
all
that
the
they are.
time.
You just said
It's not the PDA thing. It's the second one. The second one for me is that whole idea we have to save stuff to talk about. That just seems like you all do not know what the fuck to talk
Do you know
about.
what? You know what you should watch? You should genuinely watch that show that I said before we started recording, Couples Therapy. You'd be surprised at the number of years people spend in those situations.
And guess
Trust
where
me.
they are? And guess where they are? Couples therapy.
Where?
Clearly, it's not working.
Yeah, there are
Hence,
happy couples in couples therapy also. You
yeah,
can go to
very
therapy
few.
before things.
Or maybe
Before
they know
things.
that they're going to
Some
be
people
on
do
tape.
proactive therapy.
Maybe they know that they're going to be on tape. Hence,
really.
let us be happy on tape.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
wait. Some people do proactive therapy. Like they see
Yeah.
problems may come up. It doesn't come up yet, but
I,
we think problems may come up.
yeah.
Oh.
I know a couple that did it.
No.
Yeah.
I am aware of that, but I don't think that necessarily for me, that happens when I don't mind going to therapy before we get married.
That's not the same.
When it's proactive,
That's not what
it's
I'm
essentially the
saying.
same. Like if you go to therapy like pre-marriage, like if you have to, and this is
I wouldn't call that therapy.
it is couples therapy. You don't have to be. They didn't say marriage therapy. They said couples therapy.
Okay.
No, what I'm
Question.
trying to say, wait,
Is
what
this
I mean by proactive
wait,
therapy.
as in, are you trying to like check a box
No,
before you get married?
No. It is to understand each other before you get married. It's to make sure that we are not taking habits that will lead to the downfall of our relationship into marriage.
You don't need therapy for that because trust me, you will have issues. I think what you need for that is
They
counseling.
didn't say you won't have issues. You will obviously have issues if you live with somebody. But
No,
there are
I
some
mean the
things that
therapy
you
will
can
cause.
have.
I mean the therapy will cause issues if you do it like
Yes,
that.
but it will also fix some of the issues. Otherwise, you might as well just break. Yes,
Wait. Who told you therapy fixes issues all the time? It doesn't all
then
the
why do
time.
people do it? I didn't say all the time. I didn't say it to fix all of the issues. I said it to
So,
fix some.
so
I didn't say,
no, let me explain. Let me explain what therapy does, Ayo. Ayo, wait. Let me explain what therapy does. When you go to therapy, therapy helps you gain clarity. You as an individual, you gain clarity on why you are the way you are, the things that you do, and it makes you start thinking as to whether or not this is a good thing to do. The danger
let me
with therapy before you marry somebody, like you guys are about to get married, you don't have any issues. You're just like, we're going to therapy proactive before we even commit to each other. It's like it can put you in a state where you start thinking of all your, because therapy will dig into your past. It will dig into your past in a way that you might start thinking of like, oh my God, all these things I did, I didn't do this right, I didn't do this right. And you start withdrawing from your partner. So I don't think that going to I feel like the one you're describing is like
I
couples
think
counseling,
I
where
think
they're like,
I
this is what
no,
makes a
no,
good
there's a
marriage
difference.
work.
There's a difference. When I say couples therapy, I'm saying it for people who are already individually going to therapy. So they know what to expect. Me and
Okay.
Bella, we're not going to just go to therapy that dindly when we are going to go get married. It's not going to work. You see, he already has issues already. When we get there, it's not going to work. Another thing that I would say is that somebody once said, if you are aware of your problem, you've already solved 50% of your problem. So in a way, therapy does help you fix your problem. Now, when they said you are aware of 50% of it, it doesn't mean that you will fix the other 50%. It just means that you are
It
aware of
doesn't,
some of the issues. Now, they say that they will
yeah,
fix
I
it,
suppose.
but there's a greater chance of being fixed if you go to therapy than it not being fixed if you stick with it and then it breaks you guys down at the end of the day. Now, when you do go, you cannot decide if you want to work on it or not. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. Well,
This
Just
is
clearly
so
we need
random.
couples therapy. It's not working.
anyways, guys, I think my thing is that find out what works for you.
Where?
Yeah.
Just
Do you think that they're in therapy?
who?
These people.
I don't know.
They should be.
Why should they be?
So they can find out why they're not talking.
Okay. Anyway, like if therapy,
And why they want to sleep with other people.
but I think
Or already
one
sleeping with
major
other
thing
people.
you said, and I want to like reiterate it, is that therapy doesn't solve problems. Therapy can highlight and maybe shed more light or open it up, whatever, but it doesn't solve problems.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does. If you don't know that you have a problem, how can you solve the problem?
That is not
No,
knowing the problem
it's
is
that
not
that it,
solving the
it's
problem. It can
yeah,
help
like
solve the
highlighting problem
problem.
is
But
not.
it's
Don't
not.
make it sound like it doesn't do
No, no,
nothing.
it
It
does.
doesn't.
I
Feel
didn't say it
like
does.
you know what? In my opinion, it doesn't even necessarily help you solve the problem. Like you have to do the work. Like you have to be like, this thing I used to do it like this, and I now know why I used to do it like this, and I'm now deciding not to do it like this anymore
Because
because
what
I
I was
now
going
know
to
the reason I
argue,
do it.
yeah,
But
because
if
what
you
I was
don't
going to
take
argue,
that step,
many
that's it.
people who go to therapy, things are highlighted and they don't take it as a problem. They take it as this is who I am. Adapt to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
that. Like
People already do it now though, without therapy. I'm just saying, there's no easy. Like, listen, the right decision is like, is there like my thing is here. The whole argument here is that whether you go to therapy or not, right? Let's even start from there. If you don't go, right, and you're in a couple and you already have issues, hope and you can't fix it by yourself, chances are the relationship is gonna end. Or it's gonna go sour. It's just gonna keep deteriorating. Now,
Not
if you
always.
go to therapy, it doesn't mean it will get fixed, but you have a greater chance of getting it fixed than if you sit at home with your issues and not doing anything about it. That is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get at.
fair enough.
So
Yeah.
that's all,
Fair enough.
And I'm
That's
not a
fair.
therapist, but if you are willing to pay me to listen to your problems and just tell you, and why do you think that is, I'm down.
Okay, guys, if you want Ayo to be your therapist,
You can't actually say that because I'm not licensed. But if you want somebody to be your life coach,
if you want Ayo to
your life
be your
coach,
life coach,
your breakup
don't
coach.
you need some training for that?
Ayo is just giving,
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
know,
No,
like,
you to be
like
a life coach.
Okay,
Which school do you go to?
if you want Ayo to be your life coach, I don't know
By the way,
what
all of the life
credentials he
coaches
has.
I am joking.
I-
Don't come for us. They will come for us now. You know
Who
this.
is the us?
I have met a dating
who
coach.
are
Not
the
for
people
us.
offering life coaching?
I've met
You
a
are the one
dating.
offering life coaching here.
You're the
Who
one who
else is
claims to
offering
be a
life
life
coaching on
coach.
this call?
I didn't say you claim to be a life coach. I said you can use that word. You can just
Okay.
therapy.
Okay, you
Yes.
know what? If you want to come to Ayo
Yes.
for lessons on life,
Hey, my guy, put it here. Yes.
the experience he has, that one I don't know. But if you want life lessons from
From
Ayo,
Ayo.
And bad,
please put
and
it in
bad
the comment
advice.
section. Like and subscribe the channel. If you like and enjoy us, like,
I
subscribe.
feel like we did that.
Tell us.
Can we put a short recording? I want to say like and subscribe.
It will be put in the beginning.
Please,
but it's
last
fine.
night, because
like,
you don't say that.
subscribe, and if you think you like, as Ayo is speaking to you, he's just speaking to you. You want life lessons? Put it in the comment section. Ayo will get to you.
Yes.
You know what?
Bye, everybody. That's the
Bye-bye.
end. Goodbye.
Why are you attracting at this stage?